Peace. It's your boy Nine Royalty, aka Knowledge of Mind. Good News and Divine Warning Ministries. I welcome all y'all. And like I say, until I get situated and get things going well with this YouTube channel, y'all gonna have to deal with the low quality, you know what I'm saying? Barely can see my face and shit, moving around. I don't have a spot that I can actually set up shop and actually make an actual YouTube studio yet. So, you know what I'm saying? For y'all that know my situation, that been watching my videos, y'all know what I'm going through right now. So, just bear with me. Everything gonna get better. But there was something I wanted to touch on. I wanted to touch on fear. Get what I'm saying? Fear. We live in fear like a motherfucker on this planet. And the reason I say that, cause like everywhere you go, when we walking around, people are always tense. Like maybe I see it, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's because I have this high energy. I don't know. But one thing I notice about a lot of people in the world, people are in fear. Fear. They fear everything. Just like my mom. They fear places. They fear things. You'll tell a person, hey, I want to go check out this place. I want to go visit here. Oh, it's dangerous. Everywhere is dangerous. You might as well just acknowledge that the world and life itself is just dangerous. So embrace that. And when you embrace that and understand that, I got my trust in the Most High, because I can't be fearful of living, because all that's going to do is make me not live. So I'd rather just live fearlessly, and whatever happens to me in the name of the Lord. But I know as long as I'm doing good things, I'm walking right, and my vibration right, energy right, thoughts are right, actions are right, I'm going to only attract the good things to me. Make sure I be careful not to be in the wrong places at the wrong time, around the wrong people at the wrong time. This probably fake. This is fake money. But no, it was like a tore up $50 bill. I'm like, that's fake. That ain't real. But anyway, y'all gotta understand something. And yeah, I got the dreads just going 8 wild today. Got the super kinky look going on today. But I noticed people walk around in fear like a motherfucker. Ever since even before the COVID-19 situation, we all know everybody was in fear about a lot of things. Now, it's just like people in fear like a motherfucker. You know the funny thing about things that I be thinking about? I be thinking, it's crazy how one human being that supposedly runs the country, or a person, can say, you know what? Disease, the coronavirus, it's okay now. You don't have to wear a mask no more. You can now do this. Who is man to tell you what you do have to do and what you don't have to do? It's up to you to have the discernment of God in you. God, was there a bacteria floating around in the air this whole time, or was this some shit made up? And was we thinking it was real and actually making ourselves sick? Because you know the mind is powerful. If you can think of a matter, you can create it. You get what I'm saying? It's been said by doctors, like, you know, neurosurgeon, or like brain doctors, and people that operate with the brain and understand psychology, that we can heal ourselves by thinking that we healed. If we sick and we say, you know what, I am healed, and actually believe it in our mind that we healed, even if you still coughing and hacking and you moving around like you healed and you healthy, you're going to start becoming healthy. But, and that's another topic. I wanted to get it deep into that, where people, when they do get sick, they turn to pharmaceutical drugs instead of herbal medications. We have to get into herbal medications, because putting that pharmaceutical drug in us, you never know what that's doing to our body, to our nerves, to things. Even the food we eat, like I said, we got to get better on foods eats, but you know that comes with time. Right now, a person can only maneuver how they can maneuver and survive, but it's best, like I say, turn mostly to fruits and vegetables, and try to stay away from a lot of that toxic meat, like, you know, the crab, the shrimp and all that shit, the pig, the alligator, all these foods, these weird exotic foods. Yeah, it looks, you know, some shit. Motherfucker want to travel the world to try all these foods and things, but we got to understand, a lot of these things that we put in our body is creating this fear, or this phobia of fear, and a lot of people walking around fearful. And the reason I say that, I just wanted to touch on the topic. I just walked past a couple of people, not just one or two, but a few people, and I realized that they was all tensed up, all looking at me crazy, and I realized I'm the only one with my head up. I got the confidence, I'm moving, I'm focused on my destination, where I'm going. It's like everywhere I go, you always see the tension, the people walk up to you, they got their chests all out and things like that. It's like, just be cool, be yourself. You don't have to put on I know when you got that God light, that angel light on you, you're very intimidating to demon spirits that's within these people. It could be a big person. I can walk past, I'm only, look, 5'5", 5'6", or 120 something pounds. I ain't that big. But I can walk past a person that's 6'5", 250, 300 pounds, and they look like they tensed up and scared, got their head down, not paying eye contact and shit like that. It's like, you understand that the spirit is bigger than the actual physical man. My spirit is bigger than a lot of motherfuckers. I got a big spirit. And see, if you was to tell my family this, my mom, especially my mom, she would say, or, you know, the one that brought me in, that God used to bring me in. Because, like I say, these titles and things, they have meanings to them. It's like, some people don't deserve certain titles. But that's another topic, another story. But anyway, they, like, she be like, you think you this, you think you that, you think you tough, you think you... I don't think I'm tough. I just don't fear any fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't fear anything. Thinking I'm tough is going around picking fights with everybody I see, thinking I can whoop everybody. That's thinking I'm tough. Not bagging down from a fight is God conscious. That's God. Like, God didn't bag down from Satan. So why should I bag down from a motherfucker that's coming up against me? Oh, you gotta bag down because this and this and that. I don't fear no man. Even if a man can demolish me by pushing a button and blowing me up into smithereens, I don't fear no man, just for the simple fact of the matter that I got something supremely and divinely higher and more powerful on my side than anything. And this is a person, like, since I've been out here, I've been straight. It been times where I be like, where I'm gonna get my next meal from, where I'm gonna get this from, where I'm gonna get this at, where I'm gonna get this at, and the Lord said, the universe said, not worry, don't worry. Even if I went a day or two without eating, the Lord said, I'm gonna put enough energy inside of you to sustain you. Don't worry about anything, because I got you. I didn't put you here for a reason to put you in this position for you to be destroyed. You'll only be destroyed if you don't follow the path and the guidance that I'm giving you. That's why it's important to meditate, pray, read, and be still sometimes so you can get the actual direction where God wants us to go. But like I said, we all, due to fear was created through education, through miseducation, through foods, medications, childhood traumas, things of that nature. Like I say, when it comes to actual knowledge and education, actual divine knowledge, spiritual knowledge, all that erases anything that was taught to you that miseducated you on this physical plane. All that would eliminate fear. See, the reason people are scared to die, because they think they're the actual body, and they think that they actually die, but they're not understanding the body's material. It's not who you are. You are the spirit or the soul or the living energy in the body. And once you transcend out of this body, this physical body dies because it's of the world. But your energy would transcend into something else, to another consciousness or another living entity or another living thing on this planet. But it never, the energy is always moving and never stops. And once you get back in there, you will regain consciousness again. You might not remember in this lifetime, but in the next lifetime, you can always get remembrance of past lifetimes. But at the end of the day, once you start digging deep into science and into the spiritual science of things and understanding the spiritual aspect of things, that erases a worldly fear. Because now you're not thinking at things of the worldly realm, you're looking at it from the spiritual aspect, and you're moving in the world, but moving on the spiritual understanding of things, which erases all fear. Get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, and just like with all this media going on, with this media, with the drill rap, the dreadlocks, the gangs, the shooting and shit like that, it paints a picture that every guy, or every young brother with dreads is a gang member or a killer or a shooter, and that ain't true. Stop trying to take our culture and paint a bad picture about what y'all present to the media, to the world. So when I go around people like this with my kinky dreads out, they automatically think I'm a robber or a drug dealer or something like that, just because I'm rocking my kinky dreads the way my ancestors probably used to rock them. And probably didn't rock them exactly the way I'm rocking them, but dreads are dreads. So why I can't just have my hair on my head and not be judged by having certain hair on my head the way I wear my hair, because of what you indulge in and watch in the media and what you portray? You let the media fill your mind up to think that life is all about. Just like these people right here, look, I'll show you. See how the car just sitting there? It's a stop sign. The car just sitting right there. Like, a lot of that a lot of the people that just sits around watching everything, watching everybody. Like, look, just sitting there, just trying to watch, and the reason they watching me because they in fear. They can't understand me. That's the reason they watching me. They can't understand me. They in fear. So that's why they do the things they do. Sit back and try to taunt me, or try to make me feel some type of way, because they really in fear of the confidence I have, the light I hold, the knowledge I hold, the power I hold in my voice. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that's got these demonic spirits in them, they fear. Just like I didn't understand why my family members fear me. Like, why are they acting funny to me? Because they got demonic spirits in them. They don't know. They just, in their mind, I don't know what they think in their mind. I don't know what the demonic spirits are making them think. But whatever is making them think, it had turned them against me. And the whole while, God said, this is one of my gracious ones. This one right here got a good heart. He don't disrespect nobody. I respect my mom and her husband. When I was staying with my brother and his wife, I respected them and his wife. You get what I'm saying? I was once married at a point in time, but I had got a divorce. She divorced, you know what I'm saying? We got divorced. And yeah, she did divorce me. But that's neither here or there. For y'all that want to figure it all out, it don't really fucking matter. The whole point is, I've been through some shit in life, and I went down the road, and I fucked up in life. It's like now I'm here with a great heart, and God said, I'm going to pull you through this because you're going to help other people not fuck they stuff up. So now when I see young brothers and sisters married, I tell them, hey, if you want this to work, it's best to do it like this. Like I don't try to tell people about what to do with their relationships, but I give advice because I was there. So if I see a brother that got a good woman, and I know what good women are, and you doing some foul shit, I ain't gonna say nothing to her, but I'm gonna say, hey bro, I think you might want to calm that down because you gotta go. I don't think you should mess that up. Because when I had that, my marriage was okay, but it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like his, where the woman is just supportive to a point where she's buying him everything, giving him everything, taking care of everything. This nigga got a pocket full of money, he ain't got to spend a dime to put in the house, and she's okay with that. Well, she just want to take care of everything. I said, you got a good ass woman. Too sweet if you ask me, but you want to go do this and fuck around and do this and do that, and I tell them, hey, this and that, and they dislike me for being a righteous person. Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with what you do. Whatever you do, you do. That's not my, that ain't got nothing to do with that. But I don't condone it, is what I'm saying. So when motherfuckers come to me and they married, they get talking about, oh yeah, man, I met this, yeah, that's cool, that's good, but bro, I don't want to hear about that because I don't condone no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a part of it, because say for instance later on down the road he get caught cheating on his wife gonna say I encourage him to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I always tell motherfuckers, whatever you do, don't involve me, and I don't want to know about what you're doing on the side, who you're sleeping with, what you got going on. That ain't my business. If you don't like me because of that, well, so fucking be it. I don't want to be a part of anything unrighteous anymore. I already got a lot of unrighteous shit going on in my life. I don't want to be a part of anything else unrighteous, especially a part of other people's bullshit that they got going on, and sex life and relationships. I can try to help you get some good understanding. Hey, this is what'll help this out. But I ain't gonna get too much involved. I'm just gonna give you some information, maybe some motivation, or some tips on what I've been through, what I experienced. Because a lot of my knowledge and stuff and information comes from experience. And like I said, I'm only 33, but I experienced a lot for a 33-year-old. Whether you believe it or not. Half of these motherfuckers, and the reason I know I have, because a lot of these people that's my age are a little bit younger, a little bit older than me, they ain't as advanced as I am. I go around a couple motherfuckers, and I be thinking that they, you know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers I might think they younger than me. But I can always tell people younger than me, because like I said, I can read spirits. So you can look older, you can look younger. I can tell if you're older or younger, because I can read spirits. I got a prophetic gift to read spirits. So I can tell a person exactly how old he is if I stand next to them close enough and kind of watch how they move and how they act. I can tell you exactly how old they are, what age range they in. And some of these mobs, they be like by my age, but they act real childish. 33 years old, they act real childish. When they see you, they don't know how to say, hey, how you doing, brother? Excuse me, maybe let me hold the door open. Or pardon yourself, brother. I didn't mean to do that. Excuse me. Or pardon yourself. These motherfuckers will bump into you, knock something out your hand on accident, bump into you, step on your shoe, anything. They just look at you and keep walking. Or You'll be speaking to them, you'll go to them and ask them a question about something. They look like they all intimidated, like they scared. Because when you got that confidence, you making eye contact with people that don't have that, it's almost like you sizing them up, but really you making eye contact, because that's the thing to do when you talking to another person. But people that don't have that confidence in their mind, you're sizing them up, but really you just making eye contact as a respect thing. I'm speaking to you, so I'm gonna make eye contact. The people that's insecure of themselves or lack that confidence, they look at that as a threat. But in reality, you're not a threat. You're just being respectful by making eye contact, speaking with these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers, you make eye contact with them, and while you speaking to them, they get intimidated by that and get to frowning you up and down like you're trying to stare them down. Like, bro, I'm speaking with you. That's called it. A lot of these people are intimidated because they lack character, they lack spiritual principles, and they lack the understanding of things to be able to bring these characteristics and principles into full effect. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of people lack that out here, G. A lot of people lack character. See, I have my finger covered up the camera. I don't like how the camera's on the side instead of at the top. That's why when I'm looking at the screen, it looks like I'm looking at something else when I'm really looking at the screen. Now I'm looking at the camera. But fear is the main destruction of the earth. They say it's World War II, World War I, World War II. And they be like, when is World War III coming in? World War III already been here. It's called the silent weapon. And the silent weapon is the COVID vaccination. They probably put it in food, drinks, water, air conditioners. And another effect of the war has already started, or the battle has already started. But now this is the war, the people dealing with the after effects of this COVID shit and this shutdown shit. A lot of people walking around in fear because they took these shots, these needles and shit in their arm, and they don't know what the fuck these people put them and shot up in their arm, and now they acting real strange. And that's one thing I will testify. Since I seen people put needles in their arm since this whole pandemic thing started, motherfuckers been acting unnormal. A lot of people, family members, people in the street, like acting off, like weird shit. I had motherfuckers come and stand next to me and look at me and turn back around and go the other way. Why? I don't know. It's just like they did some shit to y'all motherfuckers. Y'all putting these needles and shit in y'all arm. I told people, if you can't pronounce, half of you motherfuckers went to the doctors, got the needle stuck in your arm. And I know a lot of y'all that's probably watching right now, probably some of y'all that did it, so y'all gonna be mad, y'all gonna be talking shit to me, talking about me, I don't care. But the thing is, you stupid for going to put a needle in your arm without even getting the full information. What I mean by that is getting the understanding, finding out, getting the government to say, what's in that shit? What chemicals in it? Triple hypophosphamine, you know them big ass words, them big scientific words, triple hypophosphamine or some shit. That's just a made up word, I'm just saying. Some shit like that, triple hypophosphamine. What the fuck is that? You need to learn how to spell it and go research the word and look it up and see what it is and what it does and what's the effects of it. Because a lot of y'all, just like we get a medicine bottle, you'll see all the chemicals on it, but none of us, including myself, none of us think that, you know what, get this medicine bottle and look up every single chemical in it and study every single chemical that's in it and what it's supposed to do and its properties that it's supposed to do. What is this supposed to do? We just go and trust the doctor. Okay, he's the doctor, I'm going to trust him. And now realize he's still a human too. He makes a mistake. He can give you the wrong medicine to kill you. He can give you some shit that might weaken your liver. He don't know what's in it. He just know to give it to you. He don't know if it's safe or not. I don't see how people just walk around blindly and do things out of fear just because somebody might have a position. And like I say before, some people have titles, but they don't have the character to go along with the title. We got people that's running the country, but they don't have characteristics to run the country. They are really for self-gain, self-gratification. So when a person's for self-gain and self-gratification, yeah, Mr. fucking President, I'm talking about you. Whoever the president is of the United States, I really don't know, don't give a fuck. What is it, Joe Biden or whoever? I thought it was Joe Biden, Barack Obama, and Donald Trump, all three the presidents together. I don't know, don't give a fuck. But I'm just gonna be real with y'all. These individuals that run the country, half of them don't even have the characteristic traits or the mind to make things better. It seems like every time a motherfucker gets credit, shit's still the fucking same. Ain't nothing ever changed. Only motherfucker that can change anything is the Lord. Can't no man change shit, because man is only man. Man think he can change, like real talk. Only the Lord can touch the hearts of people and make people change. The man can just set back rules, laws, and regulations that he wants to be enforced, And if you don't force him, he's going to have his temper tantrum out, his egotistic stuff, and throw you in jail because you didn't do what he said do. Not that it's the right thing to do from the Lord or from nature. It's just because you didn't follow what the white man said do. And the reason I'm using that term white man, because that's mostly who's running the country. Because niggas, all y'all want to do and all we want to do is to be entertainers and jackasses on the street. And we don't want to get no type of understanding and try to say, you know what, let's get in politics and start having parts of this in this shit. Fuck. Oh, we got black governors and black senators and shit, like fuck all that. We need to be up in the motherfucking Washington, D.C. in the White House, and there needs to be 2 sections. One for the white Americans and one for the black Americans. We tired of having enemies of our long line. And like I say, I don't even like using this old pretext anymore because I don't go off color anymore. I go off spirit. But we know in this reality world, man bases on color, so we're going to use color. Speaking to the worldly minded people that's watching this, y'all can understand it, but you spiritual understanders already know what I'm saying. You got these people that lives in ego running the country, so everything that they doing, the laws and things that they said, it might seem beneficial to you, but really it's also somehow revolved around their passion, their idea of what society is supposed to be like, not ours. Well, one motherfucker thought it was okay for people to be gay and marry each other, so that was their idea of reality, so they made it legal. But they didn't think to use God's consciousness with it. Well, that's not the law of nature, so I ain't gonna legalize that because that's God's. The law of nature say, hey, that ain't gonna work. I give people the free will to do whatever they want to do, but I'm not gonna condone it in society that I can marry 2 gay people because the Lord says that's an abomination. So why would I make that a law for the people to follow? You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all motherfuckers is all confused and fucked up and wondering why it's all types of tsunamis, hurricanes, and earthquakes. Because it's a cleansing. It's a cleansing of the earth right now. Y'all ass is gonna get cleansed. For all y'all that's dead and understanding and don't know shit. And a lot of y'all do know it, but y'all don't want to accept it because you feel like you ain't gotta accept it. But see, that's the reason why a lot of y'all walking around in fear, because y'all don't want to follow the law. Like me, I don't walk around in fear because I already know the strength God gave me, and I know if anything happened, I know if it was due to me or not. You know what I'm saying? But I do not walk around in fear because I am protected and guided by the ancestors, the angels, and the Lord, in the universe. All things are one. But I just want to welcome y'all. I just wanted to welcome y'all to this channel, Good News and Divine Warning Ministries. I'm now royalty, and I'm glad to have touched on this. And right now, I'm about to get into some more things right now on my personal time, but I'm going to be tuning back in on later on and do another video, or part 2 about fear, and I'm going to touch on some more aspects. But man, y'all need to really dig and understand that fear is a crippling mechanism. So get out of that fear and get into love and happiness. Peace.